Trying to learn Forex trading can already be a hassle. With so many steps and strategies, it's very hard to know where to start. One of the other very difficult things about trading is knowing how you're going to fund your journey. A question I often get a lot from a lot of my subscribers and a lot of my mentees is, how can I finance my trading journey? Well, in this video, I'm going to address what you guys can do step by step, no matter where you are in your journey at the current moment. I'm going to approach it from different scenarios, and the most important thing is to use what you currently have right now, and more opportunities will be presented to you in the near future. Let's get straight into it. So if you're new here, my name is Sibulele and I'm currently documenting my entire trading journey with as much transparency as possible so that I can lead by example. So if you're new here, or you're getting started with trading, or if you're already established, please subscribe to my channel for new videos every single Friday. Alright, so before we go into how we're going to finance our trading journey, this is to first assume and take into account the fact that you first need a methodology. Now, I run a trading community called Forex Trading Remastered, where I'm able to convey information, convey a methodology, and most importantly, we have a community base of focused traders who are focused on constantly growing their accounts. But nonetheless, the very first thing you're going to have to do is obtain a methodology. Now, that doesn't have to be with me. It could be with any other trader who you trust or admire in the trading industry. But my point is, the first thing you're going to need to know exactly which methodology are you going to pursue, or which trading school are you going to subscribe to. Then, second of all, the whole basis of this whole conversation is assuming you are either a student or somebody that is working or somebody that is doing their own thing in life. I'm giving you a perspective from what I would personally do. So everything that I give should not be taken as financial advice, but more rather for education purposes. So the first thing you need to understand is, as a trader, you need money. You can't do it without money. But however, it's your job to raise that capital for yourself so that you can actually go ahead and go start your trading journey. Okay, so now I'm first taking it from a standpoint, assuming you're not doing anything right now, right? So the first thing I would recommend is to get a job, is to get some income, because at the end of the day, you need to finance your trading journey. And I'm estimating that you will need at least 3 times more than you think you need to get things going, because there will be mistakes. In my previous experience of being in business, seeing business plans, seeing trading plans, I've never seen trading journeys fail on paper. I've never seen business plans fail on paper, but in the real world, they actually do fail. However, you will need at least 3 times more capital put aside while you're acquiring a methodology, while you're subscribing to a trading school, in order for you to get ahead. It's important for you to note that the reason why you actually need to subscribe to a trading school or find mentorship is that you want to take time out of the equation. The method of using trial and error has a few disadvantages. One of the first is that it's going to take a lot of time, right? And could end up killing you at the end, right? However, we want return on minutes. Therefore, we want to leverage someone's expertise that has been there and done that. Okay, so the first is to get a job, right? That's one option. The second option is you can start a business. Now, if you're going to start a business, which is much more difficult to get it cash flowing consistently, I would recommend for everyone just to get a job, to get things going, right? But if you are going the business route, I would highly recommend that you get a cash flow business, which basically means it's sort of a service business where you don't have any inventory where you have to buy up front. That is going to allow you a lot less time to get started with your trading journey. Okay, so now after you have already started with your job, it's important to understand that there's 3 steps in this process. First one is you want to acquire income. Second one, you want to hold on to it. Thirdly, you want to multiply it using your trading skills, of course, right? So once you get a job, you want to start putting money aside, building up your savings. Keep in mind, as I previously mentioned, that you're going to need at least 3 times more than you thought you did, right? While you're fine-tuning your methodology, you're acquiring your strategy, and most importantly, working on your psychology, you're going to be putting money aside, right? And the second step is to hold on to it. And once you're ready to start trading with it, it's important to use as less money as possible from your savings while you're initially getting started. The reason is, when you're trading on these markets, a lot of your emotions are very heavily invested into your capital that you have on the market. Therefore, that could negatively affect the way you trade, the way you respond, and most importantly, your emotional temperature. If you're a student and currently a job is not an option for you, I would highly recommend that you start saving with whatever you're receiving on a monthly basis, be that allowances, be that anything you're getting from your parents. It's very important to understand that sacrifice is required in life, not just in trading, in order to hit your goals. Therefore, it's better to sacrifice on the short term for more longer term benefits. The main point is for you to start with what you have currently, wherever you are in the spectrum, as I've just previously mentioned, is to start with what you have and be faithful with what you have, as more opportunities will be given to you with faith and with getting seed in the ground. We need to understand that the time we invest into learning trading, the time and as well as money that we put into our trading could therefore be seen as seed. However, with the seed, we need to nourish what we have. We need to apply discipline with patience, and most importantly, working hard as well as sacrificing. Okay, so after you have figured out which way or which direction you're going to take in order for you to try to establish an income, the second step is obviously to start trading with the little bit that you have and start testing out your skills, making mistakes, keeping on improving until you attain consistency, right? So the following step after that, and what I'm actually going to recommend, if you already past stage one, where you already have acquired savings, you have already have money set aside, the second step, if you've been holding on to your money, is then to actually try to use leverage in order for you to grow faster. Now, what I'm going to recommend is something that could be really crucially beneficial to your trading journey if you have the skills to match it, right? So my second recommendation is that you open a proprietary trading account. Now, a proprietary trading firm that I'm going to recommend is FTMO, and they actually offer two options where you can apply and enter as a swing trader or as a day trader. There's two different separate accounts, and what you can do is you can trade on those proprietary trading accounts, and every time you withdraw, you can withdraw and put that capital then into real trading account so that you have more capital to trade with, which will actually allow you to leverage and grow your profits even faster so that you can grow even faster. However, none of this will happen if you initially don't have an income. Second of all, if you didn't hold on to it. And most importantly, thirdly, if you didn't concentrate while in the process of trying to multiply it. My point that I'm trying to make is that you actually want to start immediately getting seed into the ground, start building your skills, start building experience, and most importantly, follow these 3 steps. And I can assure you that more opportunities will be presented to you. You will grow as a trader. You will grow according to your faith, and most importantly, according to your expectation and your belief. And most importantly, as I previously mentioned in all my videos, the most important concept of a trader is number 1, your passion, and number 2, having the heart to keep pushing forward no matter the obstacles in front of you. So that's it for my video. If you have any questions, please let me know.